Alright, everybody. Welcome back to another One Piece chapter reaction. We are on chapter 1033. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe we've made it this far. I'll be completely honest. It's already been, what, 6 weeks since we started with this? Chapter 128? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the sixth week we've been doing this. That is insane. Uh, I cannot believe it. It feels like yesterday when I first started doing these chapter reactions. Holy crap. Soon it's gonna be like we're on chapter 1133, and I'll be like, wow, we're 1,000. Well, not 1,000. that's 24 years. But we're 100 and something chapters into these reactions. I'll be like, whoa, it's already been 100 chapters, huh? Well, that's kind of nuts. That we already read 6 chapters. I mean. 6 weeks, yeah. I've been doing this for almost 2 months now. That's crazy. Well, welcome back to another One Piece chapter reaction. Uh, Last chapter was a bit of a one. If I it's a bit of a weird, but it's like a bit of everything happened, right? With the X-Drake and Apu, fighting with that fighting with the CP0 guys, and then Robin and Brooke were there, but they ran away. We had the whole continuation with the blob guy that Conjure created. Let's see what else happened. Obviously, the Zoro stuff. I'll get into that in a second. Oh yeah, Marco and Izo teaming up to do something sneaky to check out the fire. So it seems like they're gonna go in there too. And obviously Zoro fighting King, learn about his Lunarian stuff, and then trying to find a way to beat him. Considering he's a flying dude, and his wings aren't ornamental. So there's actually use for them because he's got wings. And then I had this entire discussion at the end where maybe he has connections with the Skypian guys on the moon. Well, they're not from Skype, but they're on the moon. They also had wings. What's that about? Of course, people have been theorizing about this and all. Another thing is King. Zoro's finding King. King made that funny face, and I looked back on the chapter, reread it. I saw King. It didn't seem like he launched his head, because when I was reading the chapter, I thought he literally launched his head off the body, similar to how Queen. Remember how Queen changed his dinosaur type, literally launching his main body out of his legs and torso. You guys remember that when he was fighting Sanji, right? During the chapter when Sanji went wild. I think that was the first chapter. That might have been chapter 1028, the first one I did with you guys, or maybe chapter 1029. I'm not sure, but I think I did react to that with you guys. But that was a really, really fun one. But what I was trying to say? I was trying to say that it didn't seem like King did that when I reread it. It seems like he's just pulling his head so far back, then letting go, and that creates such a huge shockwave that it's literally sending like a whole shockwave towards Zoro, who then has to either dodge it or block it, and it's really powerful. I don't know how King does it. Not Kid, but he does a really funny face as he does it. He goes like, almost like he's taking the biggest dump of his life. He's going like, and poof. It's a really interesting attack. Oda, as always, being creative, even with the even like during the most serious times, he can make anything look silly and still be entertaining, and still it doesn't feel like it's breaking the mood or anything. So I don't know how Oda does it, considering I've seen so many other series where they try to like blend in comedic parts in serious moments, and it just doesn't hit. It just doesn't work. It feels jarring. But Oda in One Piece does it. He's perfected it. He just knows how to do it, and he knows how to make it flow and work. I love it. But okay, I'm not going to spend too much time babbling about here. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a chapter next week. So that's actually really great. I'm excited for that. Excited for new chapters. And I think after that, we're getting a break, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I think we're getting an order break. And then I think we're getting a chapter after that. Yeah, we're getting a chapter after the order break. And then we're gonna get a weekly show on Jump Break in general because it's the New Year's. It'll be New Year's by then. It'll be like Christmas by the time the next chapter after that comes out. So Christmas is nearing, guys. It's almost 2022. Can you believe it? It feels like 2021 just started, man. That's crazy. It feels like this entire thing would have been uploading daily just started. It feels like yesterday when I just started playing Persona 5 Royal for the first time and knowing absolutely nothing about the game. It feels like just yesterday when I was playing Hollow Knight and then finishing the game up, I think around February or no. No, I'm pretty sure I finished the game in January. I don't know. But it feels like I when I started this entire whole daily grind and then now I finished Final Fantasy X remaster. I finished it almost 3 weeks ago now. I haven't uploaded all the videos yet because I pre-recorded a bunch. I was playing for like hours every day, so be on the lookout for more Final Fantasy X. I have finished the game. We're just waiting to have to edit them. It takes a bit of a while to edit them, but they're gonna come out every other day. Got a lot of add-ons coming out, and I have this reaction coming out. So of course, those are all jumbled up. But yeah. Next week, of course, next Monday, I'm gonna be uploading the next chapter reaction, and then the week after that, expect another break, and then the week after that, another chapter reaction, and then it's Christmas, so Shonen Jump Break. Alright, then we'll see how 2022 goes. I think I will be keeping up my chapter reactions, even though I won't be uploading daily in 2022. I think I'll stop this daily upload thing, because it's been really hard, and it's honestly just better for my health in general, I think, if I focus on uni anyway, more than this. So yeah, I just wanted to try out for this year, and then I think I'm done. But I'll still be uploading on YouTube. Don't worry. I won't be uploading as infrequently. Is that a word? Infrequently. I won't be uploading as little as it used to before 2020, because I think, yeah, 2016 to like 2020, I wasn't uploading that many videos. It wasn't like until like the middle half of like 2019 where I started going like, hey, let's record some more videos. But I've always liked doing this ever since 2016. I mean, that's the reason why I started. 2016, back in 2016, I really didn't really do this because I was expecting to do One Piece chapter reactions. I mean, I wasn't expecting to do One Piece chapter reactions until like a couple of months ago, and I was actually considering it and going like, One Piece chapter reaction could be a good idea. I want to search up if infrequently is a word. Oh, it is a word. It is. Hell yeah! See that? I made up a word that exists. Then I didn't make up anything. Well, I thought of a word that already exists, alright? But yeah, let's get into the chapter. I don't want to see all this time too much here. Every time I aim to do these One Piece chapter reactions and pray that they're like 40 minutes long max, but they always end up being an hour long because of how much I like to babble and how much I love One Piece. And with One Piece, I can babble on for hours and hours and hours. Thankfully, there's the 1 hour restriction there, or else I wouldn't be able to do anything. Or else I'll literally, my One Piece chapter reactions will be like 2 to 3 hours, maybe not 3 hours, but like 2 hours long if I could just babble on forever. Thankfully, One Piece chapter, I'm restricted to 1 hour videos. Thankfully, then I know I won't go past it. And yeah, last chapter ended off with obviously the Zoro stuff. He's still fighting King, figuring that out, and it ended off with the most confusing thing ever. I got really confused. Orochi meeting Komurasaki, and that got me really, really confused. Because I'm like, who the hell? How is Komurasaki there? I thought Hiyori wasn't in Onigashima. I thought she was still back in the Flower Capital helping people out and stuff, but apparently she's here. Since then, I've discussed with some people who also read One Piece Weekly, of course, because, us people who read One Piece Weekly, we're the goats. I've discussed with some people, and they've told me that it could be, their theory is that, okay, it could be because Toki time traveled, because she has the option to do that. Now, she had, right before she died, there's always been a theory of Toki time traveling to the future, because she always has that option. I've kind of been more on the belief that she did die back then because I feel like she was fulfilled. She was fine with her life with Odin. She didn't have to see the prophecy that she came to see from the Void Century, because that's the entire reason she came to the future, right? Was to make sure that the prophecy of the Void Century or whatever with Luffy, I think, and everything, everything was great, and she knew that it was supposed to happen around this timeline, which makes it's very weird. I don't really. This is just basically. Some of this might be just me remembering wrong, but it's something along those lines that she came 800 years into the future because she knew that something special was going to happen 800 years in the future, which is a bit weird. I don't really know how that works, but she ended up being happily married to Odin, and she ended up, I feel like, dying happily. I mean, yeah, she could have time travel to the future, but I don't know. It's very possible that it is Toki, that is Kumurasaki, acting as Kumurasaki, because as y'all know, Toki and her daughter Hiyori look very much alike. Guess what? They're mother and daughter. Wow, they look alike? That's crazy. So, obviously, if her mother dresses up as Kumurasaki, um, yeah, she can definitely fool Orochi. But what I'm more interested in is how does she know Kumurasaki? Because if she knows Kumurasaki, that means she has knowledge of the recent events in Wano, which means she has been here long enough to know to have knowledge about some stuff. Either way, while I'm not fully in agreement with the Toki theory here. Either way, do think, I do think with Toki, I do think this girl, whoever it is, we don't even know if it's a girl now. It could be just Conjuro's drawing or something. That's what I originally theorized last chapter. It was Conjuro doing his stuff like he did with Odin, to fool Orochi for some reason. But again, that doesn't really make sense, like I said, because I think I said this last chapter, but because the whole Conjuro's whole life has been dedicated to Orochi. So why would he just only do this with Orochi at the last minute? Kind of weird. So we'll see, although we'll explain it in due time, I'm sure. For this chapter, though, I'm definitely hoping for more Zoro, maybe more Sanji. I don't know. I don't think we'll get that. I bet we'll probably get with more X-Drake and Apu, which I'm fine with. X-Drake and Apu, I'm always down for. And we'll probably get some more Yamato too, to be honest. Might get some more Marco and Izo. Who knows? I mean, at that point, it'll be just a repeat of last chapter. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll get a bit of an update on the Luffy Kaido situation. Maybe we'll get an update with how it's going on, stuff's going on with Kinemon and Usopp, or maybe Nami and Carrot. Like, what's going on there? I don't know. Right now, there's so much stuff going on that I don't think I can keep up with all of it. So, thank goodness Oda can. But okay, I'm gonna get into the chapter now. I'm gonna start reading. I've been babbling for about 15 minutes now, like I always do before chapters. I think we should just start and figure out as we go. Okay, One Piece chapter 1033. The chapter is called Shimotsuki Kozaburo. Okay. Okay. Oh. But, oh. Isn't... Wait a minute. That's the guy who made Enma, isn't it? That's the guy who made Enma, and isn't he related to... Let me think. Or he knows someone, or he's related to Zoro's mentor back when Zoro's training, when he was a kid with Kuina. I think, Kuina, you guys all know Kuina, right? Zoro's friend when he was a kid. He had her dad was like the master of the dojo. I think that guy was Shimotsuki, and I think he's related to the guy who made Enma, who is this Kozaburo guy, right? I think Kozaburo, this Kozaburo guy, might be related, like directly related to the dojo master when Zoro's a kid. And I think this dojo master then fathered Kuina, and Kuina then, died because she tripped on some stairs, which is obviously the biggest lie ever. But it's still a mystery 900 chapters later. Okay, so we do know that this Kozaburo guy was that guy who made Enma. So is this chapter gonna focus on Zoro then? It's gonna focus on Zoro and on Enma? Ooh. Because obviously, the way last chapter was going, it definitely led up to that. This could be a really good chapter, you know? It could be a much needed chapter. Okay, let's go look at the cover art. Oh! Toshigi Smoker! We haven't seen you in a while! Toshigi, she's hanging out with a shark and some penguins? Eh? Oh, no, that's not a shark, that's a penguin. What am I on about? Where are they? Punk Hazard? Here? Nah, there's no way Smoker and Toshigi are still in Punk Hazard. Aren't they currently, like, doing the 7 Warlords? Aren't they currently busy with the 7 Warlords? I don't think they got time to be in Punk Hazard. Shouldn't they be going after, like... Nah, Kobe's going after Hancock. That's gonna be an interesting confrontation, by the way. Kobe versus Hancock. Oh, I'm so hyped for that. But anyway, I was doing chapter reactions back when that chapter came out weekly, so would have been such a hype reaction. Anyway, Toshigi and Smoker. I wonder what they're up to right now, like in the actual story, other than this cover art. In this cover, they look like they're in Punk Hazard or something. Let's look at the description. Let's see what it's saying. Read the request. Toshigi dressed as a bad guy. How is she dressed as a bad guy? Isn't she just wearing her marine outfit? Oh, I guess she's... the shark is just... it's just a costume she's wearing. Okay. Getting defeated by baby penguins playing Heroes by Soda Susu. Thanks, Soda Susu. Nice. Smoker's just in the background like... Shh. One of the funniest moments in One Piece to me is it will always be when Law changed everyone's... just switched everyone's hearts around so people ended up in different bodies. Bro, Smoker as Toshigi... That was so funny, especially because like he was being really revealing, and Toshigi was like, "Stop it!" Like Toshigi asked him, was like, "Stop it! Stop showing yourself off to the others!" Like, goddamn. So do you have no shame? Do you not care about me? Goddamn, you're ruining me. And it's so funny. And obviously there's the Sanji stuff. Sanji just went wild, bro. Sanji went wild. But it was really funny. I think Nami was Frankie. That was so funny. Nami as Frankie, bro. Oh my god. And then Chopper as Frankie as Chopper. Oh my god. And I think Chopper became Sanji. I don't really remember how that worked out. It was just really funny. I loved it. And the fact that Law can do stuff like that is great. Alright, let's actually start reading the chapter. Outside the dome, Zoro vs. King. Yes! Continuation of Zoro vs. King. And who gave you permission to unleash your power? Oh my god, Enma's coming out. Okay. Enma's unleashing its power. What's wrong? Having an argument with your sword, idiot? Alright, King, it's your time to capitalize on Zoro looking like he doesn't have control over his sword. You can capitalize on this. What are you gonna do? Huh? Oh my god. This panel is really cool here. Right after Zoro says, huh? Because you can really see the size comparison of King and Zoro. Like, King is so much bigger. I always like to see size comparisons in One Piece because I feel like villains in One Piece just keep getting bigger and bigger as the time goes. Big Bomb being a good example, but Karakuri too. Karakuri is like 5 times as tall and as big as Luffy. Doflamingo is freaking tall. They're like 5 meters or 6 meters tall, up to 10 meters tall. Those guys are giants. They're not actually giants, they're humans, but they're really tall. Inhumanly tall. No humans are 5 meters tall in real life. They don't exist. That's not possible. Not without evolution. Maybe thousands of years in the future or millions of years into the future, causing for something like that to happen. But as of now, that's not possible. We haven't heard of something like this. But yeah, always cool to see size comparisons in One Piece and seeing how our protagonists are always smaller than their villains. It's a classic thing to do, showing off the villains as bigger than the protagonists, because then it's like they look like a bigger threat and makes their takedown much more satisfying. So it's a classic thing Oda does. Oda always draws the villains as bigger. What do you think you're doing? Oh! Did Emma just attack on its own? Jackpot, huh? Oh my god! Did King have an explosive? How did a bomb go? What blew up? Jackpot? Did Enma attack on its own? It seems like Zoro's saying, "What do you think you're doing?" So it seems like Enma attacked King on its own, and King says jackpot, and something blew up. I don't know if that was King's stomach after getting stabbed. Does King just like is King like Pedro style, just have explosives in his stomach, and then like when someone stabs him, he goes boom? Weird. Okay, I guess we're leaving the Zoro stuff for now. God damn it. I wanted more Zoro. Okay, at least we're getting more Sanji seems like. That's cool with me. Then that's cool with me. Pleasure Hall. Left Brain Tower. Skull Dome. That was Pirate Hunter on the snail just now, wasn't it? Trust me, he can't beat King. Oh, that's what you think now, yeah? That's what they say every arc. And then Zoro just does it. Zoro just does it. He can't beat King. Right. And Sanji just says to Zoro, like, if I can control my powers after this, make sure you kill me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I remember that. Reading that really hurt. Alright. That guy's a remnant of the extinct Lunarians. Right. Can you give us more info about them? A monster capable of surviving in any natural environment. Lunarians. Extinct. I like how you say extinct. So they've gone extinct. But he's a remnant. So does that imply that there's more of them? There's more than just King? There's more Lunarians out there? And are they all as powerful as King is? Is Green Bull a Lunarian? A Lunarian? That would be cool. If Green Bull was another one. That would be really, really cool. In the distant past, because then I'll give him something like more unique than just having a Logia Devil Fruit. Like every other Admiral does. Although, he can be a Lunarian and have a Logia Devil Fruit. But I'm just saying it could be something more unique. I don't know if you guys have noticed the pattern of every freaking Admiral having a Logia Devil Fruit. I feel like that's kind of obvious, but... In the distant past, his people were known as gods. The moon, I'm telling you, the moon, gods, the pieces are lining up, I'm telling you, the moon, Skypiea, Enel, dude, gods, One Piece, gods, Enel, god, Enel was called a god, bro, there's parallels here, I can see them. Oda doesn't just send out the word god out there with Enel, and then all of a sudden, just sends it out again. Like, bro, there's a connection. Enel, the moon, Skypiea, gods, Sky Islands, Rogue. Do you guys know Rogue? I'm gonna look him up right now. Rogue, he's one of the, or Rouge, I think his name is Rouge. From the Worst Generation, one of the supernovas. He also has wings. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but he has wings. I don't know if those wings are cosmetic or real, but if they feel real, I feel like he's a Sky Islander himself. The Mad Bonk. I looked him up. I've looked him up, and yeah, his image is freaking. Yeah, he's a pirate hailing from a Sky Island. So it's interesting. I feel like it's all connected. It's all connected. The Sky Island, all this bullcrap, it's all connected. There's Oda's just lining up the bigger pieces, bro. This all leads to One Piece, the Voice Generation, Zunisha, Gold Roger, Joy Boy, bro, the freaking Fishman. Yeah. All of these will connect. So the Giants, Elbaf, yeah, Zoe, with the Minx, yeah, and the Samurai with Wano. I swear, all this connects in some big master plan way. I cannot wait for Oda to reveal it all. In some huge plot twists. I can just imagine all the different plot twists that are gonna come up. We're gonna see like 10 different plot twists by the end of One Piece regarding its history and its mysteries and all that. Then why would they have died out? Haha, get him, Sanji. Yeah, if they're gods and they're so all-powerful, why did they die? You wanna know? Go ask a history book. Interesting. A history book. Man, if only those existed and the world government wasn't censoring them all. Wow, I guess what? I can't read about anything that happened prior to 800 years ago. I wonder why. Why can I not read anything that happened during the Void Century? Why can't I read anything that happened before then? How did the world come to be? Explain that, Queen. There's no history book that can explain that. His people are known as gods and they went extinct. you know who's regarded which type of people are regarded as gods right now? The Tenryubito. Oh my god, I can't pronounce the crap today. The Tenryubito, they're regarded as gods. The celestial dragons. Everyone sees them as gods. Frick them. Garpels didn't like them. Bruh. Go ask a history book. Alright. Back. Oh, it seems like we're back to the Zoro King stuff. That's weird. Oh, okay. I guess Queen was just like. I guess this entire thing with Sanji and Queen was just setting up more Zoro stuff. That was close. I'd be dead if I hadn't put up my armored hockey in time. Let's go, Zoro. But how is he still alive? He blew himself up. One sword style. Yay! Death Lion's song! Oh, you got him, Zoro. Seems like his arm is fine now, too. What happened with Emma, then? So, okay. So he's slashing King up here, but I bet King's obviously going to be fine from this, but... There you go. He caught him. Huh? He's not phased at all. Oh! Oh, watch out! Zoro! Oh, watch out! He's sending another shockwave at you. He's sending another head. He's pulling his head again. Imperial? But that last one was a way better attack. Ah, wait, Enma. Stop. Deep pride. Not now. What? Oh, boys, I'm so scared to scroll to the next page. But wait, didn't Zoro just cut him up? And King just turned around and goes like, alright then, time to pull my head back again and do this dumb face like I'm taking a dump. He's not phased at all. Yeah, he's not. Is he a Logia type? Are Lunarians like Logia types? Automatically? Like, since they're born? Like, you can't cut them? Has Zoro tried to use hockey? He must have tried to use... Does he have to use... Oh, maybe he has to use colors of armament hockey. Like he has to use the color of the kings, Conqueror's hockey. Maybe he has to coat his sword in Conqueror's hockey with Enma, and activate it to be king. I think it's gonna be the key for Zoro to win here, because we know Zoro has Conqueror's hockey. I mean, Kaido hinted at that, and if Zoro can use Conqueror's hockey on his swords, then he can go at King. Just go at him, right? If he can coat his sword with Conqueror's hockey, then maybe King and his Lunarian bullcrap thing can't stop Zoro. But the last one was a way better attack. Interesting. Wait and must stop. Deep right. Not now. Stake. Oh, that cut him up a bit. He's bleeding. Okay. Oh my god, the shockwave blew up like the side of the island. That's crazy, bro. A swordsman held back by his own sword. That's a new one. Yeah, he's gone back to his bird mode again. Right. God damn it. Whee! Zoro's falling. Kitetsu! Yeah, you've grabbed it. Where's Enma though? Is Enma still with you? Is Enma still wilding? You already wield Kitetsu 3. That is one of mine. What? Really? This sword's bewitched. Are you a fool? I can't sell you that sword if you died. Right. Because the sword that this guy made, this Kitetsu guy made, he got from the shop back during Loketown when he threw it up in the air. And then it didn't cut him as it was falling down. He didn't cut his hand because if the sword had gone through, like if he wasn't extremely lucky, he wasn't bewitched by the sword or whatever, that it would have cut his arm off. But he's good now, so he trusted the sword. It'd be like I killed you myself. I'll take it, right? Because it worked, and then Zoro then came to Wano and realized that the sword he bought from this guy was actually this guy's sword, this Kitetsu guy's sword. And then he got Enma from what's her name from Hiyori, who was Oden's sword originally, and because as a replacement for the sword he got from fighting what's his name, Shisui. I think his name was Shisui. Am I being dumb? Am I remembering Shisui from Naruto here or something? Wasn't his name Shi? Yeah, no, wait, Shusui. No, that's the name of the sword. God damn it, Ryuma. That's the name of the sword. Frick. Ryuma, of course. And then he's got the third sword, which is, I think he's basically just always had that with him. He just never broke it off. Although remember in Water 7, he did have one of his swords get like crumbled off by one of those guys, but that was mostly just done as a setup for Thriller Bark when he gets the new sword from Yuma. So yeah. I'll take it. You're going to die just to save your sword? Crunch. Oh, he kicked him. Aw. God damn it, don't kick Zoro. He's flying at you, Zoro. What you gonna do? That felt hot. Yeah, obviously, this guy's made of fire. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. He's coating his leg with fire, similar to Sanji. Yeah, dude, all the Sanji theories of Sanji being a Lunarian, by the way. Funny, he's a bit smoke, but I don't think he's a Lunarian. I think he just uses the friction to produce fire. It's like, it doesn't really make sense realistically, but he's got fire legs. He's black like Sanji. I don't know. But it seems like King is, as a Lunarian, can just coat his leg with fire and kick. That felt hot. Oh, good. You didn't fall off. Wado Ichimonji. Right, because that's the original sword he got from his sensei. Sensei, may I have her sword? I suppose so. Right. So his sensei gave him the sword that his daughter had. But I'm pretty sure the sensei guy's father was the guy who made Enma. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to keep the promise for both of us. I'm going to become such a great master swordsman that my name will be known even in heaven. Boys, there's a connection. There's a connection. I'm telling you, there's a connection. My name will be known in heaven. Just a second ago, Lunarians were considered gods. In the distant past, I'm going back a couple of pages. In the distant past, his people were known as gods. My name will be known even in heaven? Bro, Zoro. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm seeing Kid Zoro again. When was the last time we saw Kid Zoro and his entire backstory with Kuina? You can see Kuina there. That's a picture of her after she died. We've seen Kid Zoro again. It's like the first time in 900 chapters we've seen Kid Zoro. We saw Kid Zoro in like chapter, I don't know, 40 or whatever. Never again. Now we're chapter 1033 and now we're talking about Zoro's backstory again. Which makes sense, because Wano and Samurai and Zoro, it's all connected. And Zoro's obviously deeply connected with Wano, because he's definitely got relatives from Wano. And his entire home village, right, where he came from and trained as a swordsman, and also the Enma stuff with the guy who made Enma being the dad of this guy who made this dojo. There's a connection between Wano and Zoro for sure, but we still don't really know the deeper meaning of it, I don't think. It must be some twist of fate. I know, right? There has to be some fate going on here with Zoro. You see, that white blade, Waduchimonji, and Enma were both crafted by the same man. I freaking knew it. We know this. They were both crafted by that Kozaburo guy, Shimotsuki. I know. Shimotsuki Kozaburo. That's a name to remember, ladies and gentlemen. The blacksmith, Shimotsuki Kozaburo. There it is. And that guy, I'm telling you, this sensei guy is his son. It all came so sudden, I wasn't putting it together. Why would there be a famous katana of Wano in some tiny village of the East Blue? Oh, I wonder why. Why some famous, world-renowned katana? Well, it's not katana. Yeah, it is a katana of Wano be in the East Blue. Why was this dojo guy holding it? And he gave it to his daughter? There's some twisted kind of fate going on here. I feel like this dojo guy knows more than he like has said to Zoro. He probably has knowledge about so much stuff, but he just doesn't say any of it. I wonder if he knows what's going on with Zoro right now. It's very interesting. In some tiny village of the East Blue. Yeah, there's something off, isn't there, Zoro? There's something off. It's weird, isn't it? Dude, seeing this much, I just want to comment this as well. I'm so hyped. Seeing this much inner monologue from Zoro, I love it. I love the inner monologue from Zoro. Just because Zoro's not someone who talks a lot. Just being able to see his thoughts and like his backstory, seeing more depth in Zoro's character is so awesome. So awesome. Because I feel like in the since the time skip especially, we just haven't seen a lot of Zoro's opinions and thoughts in general, because everything's just been a breeze really for him, right? Fishman Island wasn't anything too challenging. Just Rosa fighting Pika, I mean, Punk Hazard was a bit of a danger, but you get the point. It's just like, it's not until 9-1 where we're starting now to feel, with this fight with King, we're starting to see Zoro's inner monologue, just like we did back in the pre-time skip when he was fighting Das Bones, when he was fighting Kaku, when he was fighting when I was fighting that guy in Skype, like, you always, like, see Zoro's inner monologue in situations like this, and I love it. Oh, and Thriller Bark, of course. Alright, Zoro. Imperial slings and arrows. Oh, yeah, he's just going at him. Do you have all 3 swords yet? Enma! Oh, is Enma's acting up again? King's arriving, though. You don't have time to focus on Enma. Oh, wait, he's trying to grab Enma. Right, got it. It's not it's also acting up, but he's trying to grab it. Because he's got two of the 3 swords now. He just needs Enma. But King's coming at him. Oh, seems like he was able to block. Ah! He fell through. Fell through the wall. Through the ground, I guess. Where's he going now? I don't know. He just fell through the ground. Sorojuro. I was told not to say Tsunachi. Right, Tsunachi is like a good word for some people, and then these guys were like, don't say Tsunachi, and it's just something the old guy in my village told me. I've never said it myself before. What? I was told not to say Tsunachi. It's just something that the old guy in my village told me. I've never said it myself before. The old man was always sitting there at the coast. I never knew his name. Wait, who's this old guy now? No, this guy's not the dojo guy. He's not the master of the dojo. This guy's someone else. Wait a minute. The old man was sitting there at the coast. I never knew his name. It's just something the old guy in my village told me. Oh my god. That's Kozaburo, isn't it? Oh my god, that's Kozaburo. The guy in the coast. That's Kozaburo. That's the guy who's making the swords. That's the guy who made Enma. Zoro knew him since childhood. Wait! What? It wasn't until the day he died that I learned he was Kurina's grandpa? Right! Kurina's grandpa is this Kozaburo guy. Right. The blacksmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo. He broke the laws and left this land over 50 years ago? What? Oh! So he left this land, went to the East Blue, fathered a child, who then fathered a daughter, who became Kuina, and Zoro just is mixed up in all this? And then Zoro now has a connection to the other guy in Wano? The guy who was with Yamato? Oh my god. What? 13 years ago, East Blue? Zoro's hometown, Frost Moon, Shimotsuki Village? Yeah, has it always been called Shimotsuki Village? Is this like 900 and almost 1,000 chapters of foreshadowing? Is that what we're seeing right now? It's always just been called Shimotsuki Village, and Oda just held on to that name until now was like, yeah, well, no, we're just gonna, hey, Shimotsuki, it's back again. It's back in style. I mean, I'm not sure if Oda planned freaking Wano back when he was making Zoro's backstory. Definitely, I don't know. I mean, okay, Oda's a genius, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna freaking. I'm not gonna trust that. What the hell? He probably just took the same name back. I don't think he foreshadowed this 1,000 chapters ahead, did he? He must have gone like, alright, this is. I'm gonna call it Shimotsuki Village for now. I'm not gonna spend too much time with it. I'm not gonna think about it too much. I'll come back like maybe if I decide to write 1,000 chapters of this and make more of it. And that's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. I love it. Yes, Tsunachi. Okay, so that's the guy who made Enma. Let us see his face. Let us see his face. How does he look like? How does he look like? It is a magic word that summons strength into your heart. What does it say? Shimotsuki Dojo. Got it. There he is! Oh my god! Oh, that's the guy? That's Kozaburo? Okay. Well, that sounds weird. I don't need it. Anyway, old man, is it true you used to be a samurai? Everybody at the dojo was saying it. Oh my god! Well, hush up about it, old man of the village. Or the navy will come and invade the village? The navy? Why? Oh my god, what? None of your business, that's fine. Get lost. Sheesh, fine. Stubborn old fart. I can't believe we're seeing more of Zoro's backstory. I cannot believe it. We're seeing more of Zoro as a kid. Bro, I can just imagine the community wilding out to this chapter. Ta! Ha! He just keeps practicing. Kozaburo just stares at him. Man, so this guy died, what? Like 13 years ago or whatever? And then he became, because he's Kuina's grandfather? And then Kuina followed not long after, did she? She must have died like 13 years ago as well or whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Is the dojo boring to you? I lost to Kuina again. I need more practice. What? But I can't pay for these. I'm giving them to you. Trust me, they're crap. Trust me, they're crap? It's the only thing I seem to be able to forge anymore. Use them for practice if you want. And Zoro's all excited, like, yeah, new swords! Listen closely. A sword's like a kitchen knife, but for murder. They're created to kill people. And a blacksmith hones his craft so that his weapons are better at killing than any other. Yikes. Zoro's like, yikes. Interesting he says it's for killing people, because killing as a theme in One Piece isn't really... It's kind of weird in One Piece, because killing doesn't typically happen. Although people have died in One Piece, absolutely. Plenty of people have died as a result of both Zoro and Luffy's actions in the past, as well as multiple other Straw Hats. So they have directly and indirectly killed people. And this guy's saying that swords are made to kill people. And that makes me think a lot of the time Zoro's been calling up people, he's been killing them. Which is it's fine, it's whatever, you know. Zoro's not necessarily supposed to be a good guy. Besides, he's fighting pirates. And Navy, I guess. Made to kill people, though. Okay. Has Zoro really ever killed anyone, though? He didn't kill... I mean, he didn't kill Das Bones, he didn't kill Cocky, like, he hasn't killed a lot of the people he's fought with in the past. So... A sword has its own personality. A swordsman must master it and bend it to his will. So Enma has its own personality and Zoro must master that personality. You think a dangerous sword is cursed? No, that's the sign of great quality. When the weak fear a sword and call it cursed, that is a badge of honor. It should be frightening. They're meant to cause terrible harm. There was one blade I crafted when I was a young man. It was the greatest weapon I ever made. Its disposition was deadly serious. Just holding it in your hand sent a shiver down the spine. So I gave that masterpiece the name of the king who watches over hell? The king of the underworld! Enma! Zoro's connected the dots! Zoro's connected the dots! You see it? There's Enma! My village is named for Shimotsuki. Was it not a coincidence after all? Did you know our village was built by pirates? That's what my grandma said. Our village was built by pirates. The blacksmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo, he broke the laws and left this land over 50 years ago. So the old man was a samurai of Wano. The blacksmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo? A great blade can see into you. It chooses only the swordsman who best suits it. So Enma chose Odin. Enma will choose Zoro as well? A sword chooses its wielder. It came to me. It chose me so it could test me. Oh my god. And Zoro's arm, bro, his arm is still like, oh, and King is right there, just following along. Look at Zoro's muscles though, like, my man is buff. I said this last chapter as well. Take it! A sword is honest and direct, not wicked. Yes, it's true. It was my strength that was lacking. Does this mean that, even with so much hockey being drained away, Odin wielded you as though you were light as a feather? Enma? Look, it's Pirate Hunter, and there's King. Let us take him out, sir. I could really use the promotion. It was my strength that was lacking. Does this mean even with so much hockey being drained away, Odin wielded you as though you were light as a feather, Enma? How should I stabilize my hockey then? If I have to keep exuding it at this level, it'll kill me. But no, that's perfect. Oh, the Conqueror's hockey is working! Oh my god! The Conqueror's hockey! It's in full effect! If I have to keep exuding, it'll kill me? That's perfect! Everyone's falling off! I see! The Conqueror's hockey! So you intend to be a king then? What? What? The world's greatest swordsman! That's great! And it's fitting, since your new boss is going to be the king of the pirates! Oh my god! Anything else would make me look bad? No, I have to read the last line. Read the last line before you blow up. That's right. I've got a promise to give to my captain and my best friend. Oh my god. I've taken the headset off. Oh my god. And my best friend. What a chapter. What a chapter. What a freaking chapter. Oh my god. I'm taking back the headset. I'm putting the headset back on so you guys can hear me more properly. Oh my god. This might be it might be the best chapter. I think it is. It is the best chapter we've read since I've started these reactions for sure. This chapter. Oh my god. You bet I'm rereading this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so good. I'm rereading this. Kozaburo, bro. Shimotsuki Kozaburo. It's awesome. This is awesome. I love it. 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 Oda, I love it. I love the direction. I loved everything about this chapter. I love how Queen was used as a way to hype up King. Oh my god. This chapter had a focus, it had a purpose, it knew what it was doing. Last chapter was a bit more all over the place in a way, where it was like a lot of stuff happened, right? This chapter, let's go. It's Zoro time. It's Zoro time. It's Zoro versus King time. Let's freaking go. Um, Now I'm wondering if they're gonna blue ball us, and next chapter they'll just like focus on other stuff like Sanji stuff, or if we're gonna continue with the Zoro, with this Zoro fight. Now I imagine the Sanji versus Queen fight is gonna be over before this Zoro versus King fight is over. And the reason why I say that is because that's always how it's been. Every arc, every single arc. Sanji won his fight just before Zoro won his fights. Well, other than Skypiea, I guess. But Skypiea is a special arc. Well, even I mean, who did Sanji even fight anyone back in Skypiea? Because I know Zoro fought Om in Skypiea. Who did Sanji fight back in Skypiea? Because yeah, I don't think Sanji fought anyone. I think he just stopped Enel's plans. But I don't think he had a proper fight like Zoro did. Zoro had a whole fight with Om. So, which was a really cool fight, to be honest. Not the most impressive fight Zoro's ever had, but it was a cool little small fight. Zoro seemed like he powered up a bit. But again, I'm looking up the fight right now. Om has wings as well. I highly doubt this guy has any connection with with Lunarians though, but he is a Sky Islander, you can tell. Man, this chapter was so freaking good though. This chapter was so freaking good. Oh my god. There's a lot I can say about this chapter. There's a lot I can talk about, man. Like I said, I can keep rambling on and on for hours. Although I have to finish this within the next 10 minutes. But I really can just ramble on for another hour if I wanted to. Thank God, like I said, I have a 1 hour restriction on me, or else I would have done that rambling. How should I stabilize my Haki then? And then Zoro using Conqueror's Haki to just have everyone just go down. The guys come in and they're like, look, it's Pirate Hunter and there's King. Let us take him out, sir. I could really use the promotion. But no, that's perfect. And then he just takes them down using Conqueror's Haki. And then King goes like, so you tend to be a king then? Which is really funny to me because King himself is his name is literally King. It's funny. The world's greatest swordsman. That's great, and it's fitting since your new boss is going to be the king of the pirates. Anything else would make me look bad. Luffy said this in chapter, I don't know, 4. This is one of the earliest things that happened in One Piece. It's like, oh, that's your dream? Cool. I want to be king of the pirates. Anything else will make me look bad. So I'm glad you're gonna be something great. That's right. I'm gonna promise to keep to my captain, my best friend. Obviously, captain is Luffy and best friend is Kuina. That's the promise. And a big promise to Luffy as well that he made after losing to Mihawk is that he'll never lose a fight again. And guess what? He's done it. He has never lost a fight since. he lost against Mihawk, and then he made a vow to Luffy. Captain, I'll never lose a fight like this again. Never. And bro, he's done it. Zoro's actually a king. God damn. Oh, freaking them. The Zoro fans are gonna love this chapter. For good reason. This was a freaking awesome chapter. I was hoping this might be one of the first chapters where I go under 40 minutes. But nah, bro. Every chapter in One Piece just has me going, man. It's so good. Oh, man. I'll have to keep the promise for both of us. I'm going to become such a great master swordsman that my name will be known even in heaven. It all came so sudden. I wasn't putting it together, Why would there be a famous katana of Wano in some tiny village of the East Blue? God damn. Zoro's actually not that dumb, to be fair. I mean, like the fact he can be smart. He's just really bad at directions. Terrifyingly bad, but oh my god. There was one blade I crafted when I was a young man. It was the greatest weapon I ever made. Its disposition was deadly serious. Just holding it in your hand set a shiver down my spine, down the spine. So I gave that masterpiece the name of the king who watches over hell. Zoro goes like, he realizes the king of the underworld, Enma. This entire line, amazing. That's a line to be remembered right there. The king of the underworld, Enma. Awesome. Awesome chapter. 10 out of 10 chapter. I loved it. We see more of Zoro's backstory. 10 out of 10 chapter. I loved it. I think this is the first 10 out of 10 chapter I've given since I've started these chapter reactions. So there you go, y'all. This chapter was freaking awesome. I think I might have given like one of the past chapters 9 or 9.5, but this is solid 10 out of 10. This is One Piece. This is cookie butter. I don't know what I'm going with this, but this is One Piece. It's awesome. I love it. 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 And I'll never stop loving it. I hope you guys enjoyed this though. Thought thought this was as good of a chapter as I found it to be, because I freaking loved it. If you didn't love it, then something's wrong with you, because not only is One Piece amazing, this chapter was truly amazing. This chapter was really peaked. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for what am I trying to say? I hope you guys are excited for next chapter. We're gonna get another chapter next week. I'm gonna be here back again for that. The week after that, we are unfortunately not getting any new chapter, which is a bit too bad. But you know, we'll live. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna reread this chapter like a bajillion times before next week, and I'll meet y'all then. For tomorrow, more Final Fantasy videos and stuff like that. Y'all know how it is. Alright, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the Final Fantasies. I'll meet y'all next week for more One Piece. This chapter was amazing. The Sword of the Underworld. The King of the Underworld. Whatever. Something like that. Wasn't it something like that? Enma? Shimotsuki Kozaburo? Finally seeing him after he's been hinted at or like hyped up so much. Finally seeing him. The King of the Underworld, Enma. He crafted the greatest sword and then he became old and couldn't craft great swords again. Bro, this chapter was awesome. Alright, yeah. I have nothing more to say. I do, but I'm gonna stop it there because of the 1 hour restriction. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've said the most important parts. Again, with the whole Hiyori Komurasaki thing, we didn't get any new info this chapter. Maybe soon, next chapter, who knows. All the other stuff, we didn't really get any new info. This was just a Zoro heavy chapter, which I loved. I'll meet y'all next chapter. Zoro's an awesome character. One of my favorite characters of all time, in fact. So I loved it. Zoro fans are gonna be freaking gasmic over this chapter. They're gonna love it. They're gonna be high over it. So, yeah. After chapter 1030, which was highly controversial, this chapter really, really brought it back to like, yeah, this is freaking amazing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter reaction. I'll meet you all next week. And enjoy the Final Fantasy videos in between, I guess, for now. And yeah, alright, y'all. Peace.